Hi, Lisa. Welcome. I'm so glad you took the opportunity to join me here on the Skype call. Thanks for coming. Sit down
And
with me.
thank you for having me. Yes, thank you for having me. We both have terrific names. We're both Lisas, so that is exciting way to start the day.
Yep. And Lisa owns personaltrainingwithlisa.com, and she's a fitness trainer. And I just wanted to have her on to talk about business and how she's getting on with her business and what she does to create a successful business. And we were just talking briefly that we have little ones we work around, so it makes it really difficult sometimes, but I'm going to get into some of that too. So, I would love to, share your story of how you got to be, start your own business, your own training company.
Sure. So I am a personal trainer, and I've been a personal trainer for a handful of years at some local gyms in the area. And I just realized that there was more of a need out there for a personal trainer that can come to your home, but yet there's not enough of me in the hours of the day to go around to all my clients' houses. So the only way to do that would be to make it virtual and go online. So it's just a need I thought that was out there, and I have and had a lot of clients that wanted me to come to their homes, but like I said, it's just not possible with the little bit of hours in the day that we have to go to everyone's house and train them. So I decided to do the online personal training, that way allowing me to help more people live out their goals, to be healthy, to lose weight, tone up, and then that way we can still meet and they can also do the workouts and see the videos. So it's been really successful. It's been working really well. People are enjoying it. I have people from all over the United States on the programs, which is exciting. Um, and and yeah, so it was just kind of a need I thought that wasn't being fulfilled in the personal training area.
So you were personal training at a gym before this, or you were doing it just in your local area first?
Both actually. Yep, I'm an independent contractor at a couple local gyms in the area, and then I also had clients that did not belong to gyms but had gyms in their homes. So I would go to their homes and train them as well.
Okay. So now you reach many, many more people, I'm sure. Okay.
Many more people.
That is exciting.
Yes.
That is exciting. So, so how did you when you started your online services, how were you getting clients to trust you or to know, to sign up with you online as a personal trainer, especially with the competition out there?
hmm Yes, and online personal training is really new to the fitness industry. So a lot of people have a little bit of fear over it too in the beginning, that they're not going to know how to do it or that they're going to need a lot of help, going to be there. So really, after I built my website, it was more about getting referrals from local people. So I actually have a lot of local people that are on my online training site, just because of the referrals that were sent from my clients I train in person. So that's how we started it. And then I did a Facebook page just for my personal training with Lisa business. And that has grown. We're at about 810 likes, I think, which is fantastic. But I promote my business on that page. And doing Facebook ads has really helped me to meet more people and for them to see what I do.
When you do Facebook ads, do you do just your local area, or are you expanding it out when you target your audience?
Yeah, but I target Canada, the United States, and Australia.
Oh, okay.
So,
So
so
you
yeah.
keep people through Facebook ads. Wow, that's really awesome.
hmm
I'm totally a user of Facebook ads, so I love to hear other business owners, and a lot of times you have people who are half don't want to really necessarily pay for traffic, and then there's others
hmm
that do, and I really think it's smarter and a lot faster to get your results. If you're paying for it, you can see what works, what doesn't work. So you get more people, into your your lead capture stuff, you signing people up and getting them on
hmm
the list a lot faster when you're finding them faster when you do the paid traffic. So that's really good to hear.
Yep, I completely agree with you. I do highly recommend any business owner to use Facebook ads, because they don't cost very much money at all, and you get a lot of traffic to your page and then potentially to your website or to your email list or whatever it is you're trying to build. It's just such a little bit amount of money to get a lot of people in front of what you're advertising.
Do you have a special strategy that you use to get people into your programs more, like from Facebook ads to your page to something? Do you have a strategy you use?
No, that is one thing I am working on for 2014. One of my goals is actually to start doing some webinars. But the ads I have used right now that have worked the best have been the Facebook post ads. So the ones where you promote a post and it goes in people's news feeds. Those have been the most successful by far.
Promoted posts, you said?
Promoted posts, yep. That they run in people's news feeds then instead of on the side.
Yeah, that's definitely effective. So what other ways do you market online to find clients?
The other way is I have used AdWords for Google, and they have been effective in driving traffic to the site. I haven't seen a ton of conversions yet into sales, but I did just start it about 2 weeks ago. And the reason I started it now is because I ran it for 6 weeks, and I wanted to capture the New Year's Eve crowd. So, because, with the whole weight loss, everyone thinks New Year's resolutions, they're going to lose weight, tone up. So I wanted to capture all of that and then all the way through January. So I do believe I'll have some sales out of that. It's just the first 2 weeks weren't due to the holidays.
So this is a huge time for your business then in New Year's, coming into New Year's. Do you do any promotional things? Are you doing anything special, like to stand out, I guess, from the crowd?
Yeah, I do a couple things. I'm actually on my Facebook page, Personal Training with Lisa. I am uploading a video tomorrow to tell about a brand new New Year's special that I am running for my programs. And then I am going to do a Facebook ad with that video on there.
Now, do you use a lot of video now?
I use a lot of video when I do workout videos, like that way. I don't mainly use it any other time. But one of my goals for 2014 is to get out there in front of people, because when people can put a face to the name, they feel more comfortable.
That is so true. That's true. So now that you've switched to an online model, do you find it taking off faster or slower, or is it just being consistent? How are you? What I want to say, how do you, because whenever you change like a business model, I mean, are you doing any offline too? Are you mixing it up, or are you trying to just focus on the online part?
I do still have some clients. I do train in person consistently, but mainly I'm focusing just on the online business, and that's how all the new business coming in is going, is online.
Yeah. Okay, that's really great. So,
yep.
So one of the things that I always want to know, how do you face and get yourself out of ruts, or out of feeling like you're not really getting enough results fast enough, I guess. And a lot of times us business owners, we just get so caught up in wanting to be successful and grow to that next level that we can sometimes feel frustrated that we're not at where we think we should be at. And I know that a lot of people struggle with that and trying to get out of thinking wrong, I guess, and moving forward. Have you had any failures that you've overcome, being a business owner? I'm sure you have. Is there any particular time that you felt like you wanted to give up or throw the towel in, or just say forget it, or something like that? And how did you get out of that? Get out of your own way so you could move forward?
Yeah, the thing that I probably encounter that did make me want to throw the towel in is my program and my philosophy is not you're going to drop 10 pounds in a week, because realistically you really can't. But if you do, it's not healthy and you're going to gain all that weight back anyways. And so when I first started the business, I had a lot of good feedback, but all of a sudden my clients were kind of dropping off because they didn't think they were losing weight fast enough. Now, my program, you'll lose about 2 pounds a week, which is healthy, which is what you need to do in order to keep the weight off. But a lot of people want that quick fix, and that's not healthy, and that's not going to help you in the long term. So when some of my clients were wanting to not train anymore because they didn't feel they were losing enough weight, I did feel like maybe this isn't for me, it's not working, maybe I should just stick with in-person training. But then I decided, you know what, this is my philosophy, and if they don't like it, then they're not my target market. So I need to find the people who agree with how I think that it is healthy in the long term to lose, 1 to 2 pounds a week, meet your goal. It's going to take you longer, but you're going to be able to keep it off and be healthy and learn how to eat the cake and exercise too at the same time.
Yeah, so that's really an important key right there, is to make sure that you're finding your target, your ideal customer, your target market.
Yes.
And that can be such a funny thing, because you think originally that you want a certain type of person, or maybe it's kind of hard to define that type of person. How do you define your ideal customer?
Well, how I did it was I sat down and wrote out what programs I was going to offer. So I offer a handful of different programs, and I set the price point according to what I would pay myself if I was somebody looking from the outside. And then I thought, who is my audience for my first program? Who am I trying to target? And so, like, for example, my first program is Fit for Life. It's $12 a month. You get 1 strength training workout and 2 cardio workouts, and then you get daily sample meal plan once a week. And that really is for the person who is already motivated to work out, kind of knows what they're doing, but they just get bored and they want someone to give them a routine. That's what that program is for. So once I figured out exactly who I wanted to target my programs to, I not only can write better programs for those people, but then I can market according to those people.
I love that. I love that. I love that. I think a lot of times people mix that up, but you did it a very interesting way. You created your programs, your products, and then you said, okay, who's going to, who is the ideal person that will want this? And so you have different programs for various levels of fitness, for people who want to be fit then. That's
Yep.
awesome. That is really awesome.
Yeah.
So go ahead.
Oh, and I was just going to say too, when you're looking at your different products or programs, you also want to think about who it is that you want to buy those programs. Like, who would benefit the most from what you're offering. So for example, my $12 a month program, the person that's going to benefit the most isn't someone who needs to lose 30 or 40 pounds. It's the person that maybe just wants to tone up or lose 5 pounds or maintain, because that's really what that program is designed for. So now I know exactly who I'm marketing that to, so now I can market specifically to that audience.
That's awesome. That's really good. So then do you blog on a regular basis as well?
I do. Yep. I blog on a regular basis. Every Thursday it comes out. It is fitnesswithlisa.areavoices.com, and it's for everybody. It's a mix of everything from exercises, stretching, workout videos, recipes. This week's all about goal setting. So I just talk about something different every day. During the next upcoming months, we'll be doing a lot about golf, because I am a certified golf trainer. So I talk a lot about golf and how you can incorporate some stretches and exercises into your routine to make you a better golfer.
So then some of your clientele is golfer. You target golfers too?
Yep.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay. So how has your blog helped you with marketing? Do you get a lot of traffic that way?
I do get a lot of traffic that way, and I have gotten a lot of Facebook likes from my blog, and a lot of referrals from my blog. So blogging is, I think, has become very important, but not only that, it helps you become better at putting your ideas down on paper. Sometimes as a business owner, because you're doing everything, you maybe feel scattered or you feel like you're only focusing on one area. This way, you have to sit down and take the time every week to write your ideas out and decide what you're going to write on, something that's relevant that your audience is going to want to read. So I think it's been very helpful in just learning to be a better communicator.
That's key. That's really good. So what marketing strategies do you think that you're going to focus on for 2014?
Ooh, marketing strategies for 2014. I have a list of them. I am going to test out doing webinars and see how effective that is for my business. I also want to release more videos of myself talking, just real short, 2-3 minute ones, just to get in front of more people so that they can see my face. Like I said, when you see meet the person, you feel more comfortable with them. And I'm also looking I've written an ebook. I just need to get it published, so we're going to work on that for 2014 as well, which when you write an ebook, it can lead to a lot of referrals or a lot of program participants, so I'm excited about that. And with the upcoming wedding season just right around the corner, I have released a new program called Fit to be Wed. It's a 4-week nutrition and exercise program for brides and bridesmaids. So I am looking at doing some marketing for that program as well.
Oh, that's very cool. Lost my train of thought. I was just thinking, I think that is so great that you have like all these different segments, like your brides and your golfers, and you have different things. And different programs, so it's a huge mix. Do you, how do you go about pricing, like your pricing strategy? How do you go about, like, how do you figure out what to charge? That's always
that is always the hard part. For the Fit to be Wed program, which is my bridal program, it is a one-time fee and you download it and then they get to keep it for forever. It's an exercises for 4 weeks, video, and 4-week meal plan with recipes. So with that one, I actually just I did a survey of about 50 people to see what price point they thought. I gave them 4 different options, and the one that most people picked is what I priced it at. So the price for it is $97. For my other programs, I tried to do more of how long I thought the programs would take me to make, and then I just figured it out based on how long it takes me to make, how many Skype sessions I do with each client, and then I just kind of went from there with that.
Wow, that's great. So you polled your audience. You got a survey. You sent them a survey. Is that what you did?
Mm-hmm.
That's really creative, too.
Yep.
That people say that works, and I mean, I don't know, though. I mean, I always hear 2 different sides of that. It could be, people might just throw out anything, give you any feedback or whatever. But I find that, I guess you can get creative with your surveys. Give them an incentive maybe to actually, because one of the things that I've done in the past is not get a huge response. How did you get your response? Like, did you do anything when you sent the survey out?
I didn't. I just ended up getting a lot of people to respond, which was fantastic. Mm-hmm. And I think because it is something that is such a niche market, and a lot of the people that responded to me were, ended up saying in the comment section, man, I wish this would have been around when I got married, or, next time I'm a bridesmaid, I'm going to remember this program. So I think it's kind of something new that's not really out there in the market. And it is such a niche thing, but yet so many people get married that I think it'll be really great. It's a great program. It had great results. I tested it for 4 weeks before I went live with it. Fantastic results. So So yeah, I think it's be very exciting.
When you say you tested it, what did you do?
I took 5 people, so 5 brides, and they tested the program for me from week 1 through week 4, exactly as if they would have bought it. So I gave it to them for free to test, and in return, they gave me before and after pictures and testimonials.
Oh
So
wow, that's
yeah,
awesome. That's something
yeah.
else that I think a lot of business owners get scared to do for some reason is
Mhm.
give your product away for free for feedback. That is
Mhm.
that's super smart. That's
Yep. Sometimes you have to give something away for free if you want something in return. And we took, I took the measurements and I weighed them because I didn't want anyone to say, oh yeah, I did it and lost 50 pounds, or oh yeah, I did it and didn't lose anything. So they were actually all local girls, and I did measure them and weigh them in to make sure everything was accurate. And they followed it to a T, had great feedback. So I'm very excited for it for going forward.
how did you find them? Did you just make a post or did you?
I did a post on Facebook asking for 5 soon-to-be brides. I said, you get my program for free as long as you're willing to have before and after pictures of yourself and your testimony on my website. And within like 15 minutes, I had like 10 people. So I just picked the first 5.
That's awesome. That's
Yeah,
great.
yeah.
So, in 2000, as we're wrapping up the end of 2013, is there one big success that stands out to you that you can share?
It's my one big success. I think my one big success is I've only actually been doing the online personal training portion since about February. And I did not have a ton of clients until about August. And then all of a sudden, I got 12 clients all in the month of August, which, if you're in the fitness industry, you know that August is one of the slower months that we have because it's wrapping up the end of summer. School is starting shortly. People are not thinking about working out. They're thinking about buying their kids backpacks and getting off to college and other things like that. So to have the 12 people all in one month like that was extraordinary. And I don't think it was just one thing that got me all of those people. I think it was just a combination of my Facebook page and blogging and doing workout videos and just getting everything out there that all of a sudden it just kind of all came together.
Wow, wait a second. So you said from February to August, you weren't bringing in any new people? Like it was,
Well, I had like a handful here and there, but I wasn't getting 12 a month. I was getting maybe 1 or 2 new people a month, and I thought, this can't keep happening like
oh,
this. I need
that's great. So
I
this is
need
the
something.
thing, you stuck with it. That is
Yep,
so, that I keep hearing the theme of consistency. I mean, you
consistency.
still went on and did what you had to do every
Yep,
month. Whether
every
you're
month.
client or no client, it was like 1 client, 2 clients, and then in August you had this huge windfall, and it's
Yep,
probably, like you said, just the culmination of just being consistent and doing
yep.
all those things.
And I think you need to remember too, as a business owner, that we think so much about our business and what it is that when other people aren't quite sure about what we're doing, we don't know how to feel about that because we think, well, how do you not know what I'm doing? Or how can you not understand this? But you do have to realize that generally it takes people about 12 times of hearing about your program or hearing about your business before they'll purchase anything with you. And it's probably even longer when we're online because they can't see our face, so they can't connect a body to the name. So it takes even longer, I think, for people to make a decision, and especially something that's health and fitness related, because they probably feel a little bit more vulnerable as to giving up their body weight. I know, how often do you exercise? Things like that a lot of people don't feel comfortable talking about. So I think you just have to be consistent, keep at it, and it will work.
Wow, that's awesome. So many people have to get that message as a
Mhm.
business owner to just continue doing what you need to do and knowing
Yep.
that it's going to work out. And and you hear it all the time, people just quitting before that success is like right
Mhm.
there,
Yep.
and then you quit and you never know what you could have
Right.
done.
Right. I always think every time, if there's a time when I feel, oh, it's not working, maybe I should quit, or, oh, when back in the beginning when my clients, felt like they weren't losing weight fast enough and didn't want to do it anymore, I just thought, you know what, this does work. I know in my heart that my programs work because I've seen great results from them. I just need to make sure they're targeting the right people, that I'm getting the right people, that I'm doing everything I possibly can do. And I haven't done everything I possibly can do, so I'm not stopping yet. So before you want to quit, make sure you have done everything possible because you
Yeah.
don't want to quit too early.
Yeah, try do everything possible. That's a lot of people
Hmm.
don't, or they think that they've done everything that they could do, and they don't.
Right.
Uh,
Yep.
So wow, that's awesome right there. So you're gonna hit 2014 just running then. Just keep
That's
on
right.
going.
Just keep going. Just keep going.
Well, is there anything else that you could give advice-wise, for taking businesses to new levels, or anything that you want to leave us with?
Maybe just two quick things. I do think never stop learning. For myself, I am very poor with technology. I don't know like how to make websites. I have no clue when my IT guy tells me to go look at Google Analytics. I have no idea what he's talking about. So surround yourself with people who do know what they're talking about because then you're not wasting time doing stuff you don't know how to do. You can use that time more effectively on your programs or on helping people. And it's okay to pay other people to do stuff for you because they know what they're doing. So let them do that and you focus on what you know how to do. And then the second thing is if you are a mother, it's hard to have your own business and be a mom as well. I think the time issue, you probably maybe feel guilty. I know I feel guilty. Like right now, my son is, home on Christmas break from school. And so you just kind of feel guilty that you do have to set aside time to work and then also, play with them or enjoy their time at home too. So I just always make a schedule. So on the days when he's home and I work, maybe I take a couple hour blocks where I'm working and then a couple hour blocks for me and him to do stuff together and then a couple hour blocks where I work and then maybe he has a friend over so he can play or something like that. But, don't feel too guilty because it's also good that they're seeing their mom run a business that owns something that you're doing something productive as well.
All really, really wise information. Thank you so much, Lisa, for sharing with us. And
Thank
I
you.
hope to talk to you again soon.
Me too. Thank you very much. And I hope you all have a great new year.
Yep, Happy New Year. We'll talk to you
Bye.
later. Bye.